Twitch today actually came up with a blog post, if you can imagine this. An open letter from our Chief Product Officer and Chief Monetization Officer. So if you basically imagine a goblin with, like a pile full of gold coins, and he's sitting at the top of the gold coins, that's who we're talking to here, okay? Let's see what they've got to say. Hello, Twitch. My name is Tom Barilli, and I'm the Chief Product Officer here at Twitch. My co-author today is Mike Minton, Chief Monetization Officer. It's the start of a new year, and in the spirit of new beginnings, we'd like to share some of our plans with you. You stream and build communities on our service, so we want to give some more insight into what we're trying to help you do, what we're doing to help you do what you do best. As Chief Product Officer, my team's mission is to create tools and features that enable the community to easily create amazing content to ensure that content is found that our viewers will enjoy it. Our monetization team is focused on helping streamers of all sizes earn income doing what they love, as well as reward and recognize viewers who support their favorite streamers. With our powers combined, we can give you the big picture view of what streamers can expect from us this year. All right, sounds good. Let's see it. 2022 in review. In 2022, we launched experiments and improved tools and features to help address some of the common pain points impeding your growth. Okay, well, the biggest pain point that I think streamers have to growing is pre-roll ads. Mandatory pre-roll ads if you don't run ads. Because a lot of people, how many of you guys, you're going to watch a stream, you open it up, you get an ad, and then you turn it off? I think that is the biggest thing. And it's like also like on YouTube, for example, after 5 minutes of most ads, you can skip them. But on Twitch, that's not the case. Sometimes there can be the second that you open up a stream, like you look at like what is the value proposition for like a new viewer? Like the new viewer comes in and the first thing that they need to see is a 30-second ad just to be able to see the content at all. That's way too much, man. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of this. We also launched a variety of products to help you make more money by using a mix of different monetization tools depending on where you are in your streaming journey. As a result, streamers earned over $1 billion across Twitch in 2022. That number really doesn't mean a lot unless it's contextualized by other years, but that is a lot of money. Let's see here. Here's some of the tools and changes that help make all that possible. Lowering the payout threshold. We rolled out a lower $50 payout threshold, down from $100. For anybody who doesn't know, YouTube, you have to make $100. At least this is how it was whenever I did YouTube. You had to make $100 before they sent you a check. Twitch, I guess, had the same thing. People got pissed off about that, and it got changed in over 30 countries and to 95% of monetizing streamers. This resulted in 300,000 streamers getting their first payout. Wow. And 39% more streamers getting paid on a monthly basis compared to where we were at the $100 threshold. That's great. Yeah, more people are making money and getting paid. This is a universal good thing, and there is no negative to it. Launching the updated guest star to boost collaboration between streamers and help create new experiences with your community. You can bring guests onto your stream quickly, easily, and without the risks of strikes. Post-launch updates to guest star included support for mobile, a viewer request mode, and a dedicated homepage shelf, the ability to follow a guest without leaving the streamer's channel, and a slew of security features for streamers and mods. Does anybody use this, like this guest star thing? I've never used it or tried it or anything like that. Yeah, has anybody used this? XQC did? Did he use it once, or does he use it regularly? He uses it a lot. Okay, well, great. Yeah, I haven't seen this, so I don't really know enough about it. But okay. He's done a bunch. Okay, multiple times for ban appeals. He talks to viewers a lot. Ooh, okay, all right. Uses it every time he gets one guide. I like that. And making it easier to stand out and get discovered. We introduced customizable tags and tag-based collections to the homepage, experimented with a channel switcher that helped viewers try out new streamers, and launched stream schedules to help viewers keep track of your upcoming streams. This is also a universal good. Launching the Ads Incentive Program. This new program made it easier than ever for streamers to earn reliable income from ads. With mid-year update, they upped the ad revenue split to 55%. And the AIP, ads incentive program, has seen consistent opt-ins and strong results for streamers. This is very true. I think a lot of people have opted in to having ads played for 6 minutes or 8 minutes a day, etc. Why is that? It's because it's free fucking money. And a lot of streamers don't see enough of a dip in their viewership in order to offset the ads. So, like, for example, you just, like, do the math here, right? Like, let's say you have, you're making $2,000 a month, with, let's say, I don't know, 100 viewers, okay? And so, like, the ad incentive program gives you the ability to make $4,000 a month, with, let's say, 80 viewers. So, most streamers are going to go with this one. Of course they're going to go with this one. Because even if you lose 20% viewership, you gain twice as much money, right? Yeah, 2K for 100 viewers. I'm just throwing out a number. This is not an accurate number. I'm just throwing out a number. It's the difference between part-time and full-time streaming. Are those numbers accurate? No, they're not. They are not accurate. This is just a random example. It's the difference between needing a job or not. Exactly. So, a lot of streamers are going to be using this ad incentive program. I think the only people that you can guarantee probably won't use it are much larger streamers. Or at least you can be sure will not have to use it. Because you logically think about it, right? If you're making $2,000 a month and you have the ability to make $4,000, how many of you guys have gone from making $2,000 to $4,000 a month? That's the difference between barely getting by and living. It's massive, right? Greed? No, the thing is, like, you're wanting to make $4,000 a month is not greed, okay? Like, this is not greed. Like, greed is like making $300,000 a year and then saying, oh, well, I need to make 350. Or it's like making $1 million a year and saying, I need to make 1.2 million. See what I'm saying? Yeah, it's only 48K a year. That's nothing. I say that, however, $48,000 a year is above the average. I think, yeah, it is above the average. But it's also not accounting for self-employment. So you have to pay your own Social Security, so that number is actually lower. It's above the median. Oh, is it the median? Sorry. Yeah, let me just look it up and see. I know from Aiden Ross that it's not 100,000. Average salary, average income, America. So there you go. This is the median income, $31,000 a year. So it's like median is like, median is different than mean. So, like, let's say you have 100 people and, like, everybody's making about $30,000, but you have, like, the top 5 people that are making $1 billion. So, like, that average is going to go up, like, way more, right? So it's going to show, like, the average is, like, $2 million, but the reality is that, you know, it's only a few people. But median is, like, the number 50. Like, the 50th person, the person in the middle of the sample size. So median is actually a better indicator to tell, like, how well people on average are doing than mean. So then just base average. Is this after taxes? Probably not, but I don't know. So yes, $31,000 a year. So just keep that in mind. 30K is roughly $20 an hour, roughly. 30K? No, it's not. Let me see. Let's see. So $20 an hour, 20 times 40, 40 hours a week, times 52, 41,000. Yeah, okay, so that's not really true. Maybe after taxes. Sure. Let's see here. Anyway, so yes, this is why you're going to see every streamer spamming ads. Every streamer is going to do it. The only ones that aren't going to do it are like, Hassan probably won't have to do it. Soda probably doesn't have to do it. Quinn doesn't have to do it. And Miz doesn't have to do it. Why? Because they're already making so much money that it doesn't really matter for them. But for smaller streamers, people with like, 1,000 viewers or something like that, top of the hour. No. Hassan, as somebody who is familiar with this, Hassan has probably one of the best ad incentives out there. And what I mean by best is best for the viewers. So only running one ad an hour or something like that is like nothing. It's absolutely fucking, yeah. It's massive. 60-second ad break an hour. Hassan does one top of the hour. Yep, I understand it. Let's see here. Testing with stream display ads. We began testing less interruptive experiences that limits how much of the video player shrinks whenever SDAs appear. That's stream display ads. Obviously, that's good. I think that the reason why viewers on Twitch are so much more against ads versus people on YouTube is because ads on Twitch actively cannibalize the content in a way that YouTube does not have that problem. YouTube, you don't have the active cannibalization. It's like, you pause the video, it plays the ad, then it moves on. Help you understand what is and is not working. Improvements to your creator analytics dashboard empower you to make informed decisions. Category suggestions highlight the categories that are popular with viewers but not yet widely streamed to. The viewer engagement panel lets you see which moments of your stream drove the most engagement. I haven't used any of this stuff. Maybe I should, and I can tell how good it is or not. But yeah, I think this is great. Built-in charity streams easier and more transparent. Our new built-in fundraising tool will remove the hassle of supporting charitable causes on Twitch. Since launch, the number of charity streams has increased 250%, and the community has raised over $1 million using this tool. This is also a universal W by Twitch. This is great. Rewarding viewers for supporting streamers. September 2022, the global community showed up more than ever. To encourage even more support, we began offering viewers new opportunity rewards, like providing 3 months of Xbox PC Game Pass for new subs. This is also great. And chat highlights, all kinds of this stuff. I think chat highlights and like highlighted messages that go up over chat, like where it says like Forspoken tomorrow, maybe today Lost Ark, that Attili posted or pinned for us. I think this is, again, a universal positive that has no negatives. Shouldn't they just promote the Twitch Turbo thing more? I think that they should. It doesn't make sense to me that they're not, so I'm assuming that Twitch Turbo probably doesn't actually make them money, or it's like it's almost like no extra value, so that's why they don't do it. 2023, okay, so this is what they're actually doing. This is what really matters. We're focused on helping facilitate deeper community interaction and innovative viewer recognition. One of those experiences will be sound bites, our first third-party sound alerts that allow viewers to pay to interact with and support their favorite streamers. Another will be an update to cheering to give streamers the ability to recognize viewers in more personalized ways. I can see this. First-party sound alerts that allow viewers to pay to interact. And, like, what is this fucking TTS? Yeah, this is scary, guys. Like, as long as you can turn this off, this sounds like a great fucking feature, okay? Yeah, more parasocial. No, the thing is, like, streaming is like a fucking conduit. It's a lightning rod for parasocial people. Like, streaming has so many fucking people that are, like, constantly trying to, like, get involved with your life. And I think it's also, it depends on the kind of content you do. Like, the truth is, I don't have a lot of parasocial viewers. Everybody has parasocial viewers. But, like, proportionally for, like, how many viewers I get to how few of them there are, I have, like, none. Yeah, maybe humans are just parasocial to everything. No, I think that streaming explicitly, creates parasocial viewers at a higher frequency than other mediums do. And the reason why is because viewers get instant interaction with the streamer, number one. Number two is because it is live, so you get to actually see what's happening, and there's an air of authenticity to it. And also because people can see things that are happening. Well, I guess, yeah, that goes back to the second one. They see things that are happening at that exact moment. And also, the streamer interacts with the viewers. Like, if I say, if I read somebody's message, doesn't fame in general have the same effect? Keen Atreides there just got his message read by the streamer in real time because he's a good boy. That just happened to him. Now, that's what, and the thing is, that is, people like that. Like, whether you think it's stupid or not, people like that. And the more that you have that, the more you're going to have parasocial viewers. Of course. And clip that and hang it on your wall. Yeah, exactly. Big streamers like it too. Big streamers like parasocial viewers. In my opinion, I think farming parasocial viewers is making a deal with the devil. And the reason why is that parasocial viewers are oftentimes mentally unhinged. And there's probably something wrong. That's why they're developing a parasocial relationship with a streamer that they've never met and that doesn't even know their name. So, number one, they're unhinged. Number two, they are very mercurial. They will turn on you in an instant. The moment that you do something that they don't like, the moment that you act in a way that they don't approve of, you are dead to them. And they fucking hate you. And you guys have seen this happen with like streamers that have parasocial communities, and then the streamer does something that's disagreeable, and that's it. Like, their viewers, like, the thing is for me, like, think about how many, like, I do things that are kind of like streaming no-nos, but it just doesn't matter because I'm not farming those kinds of viewers. So whenever I say that kind of stuff, it doesn't bother them. Really? Yeah, I do. Like, I say different things like, no nuts. Let me think of an example of I think talking about money is an example of that, right? And like, I'm very open about the fact that like streamers make a lot of money. There are a lot of streamers, and this isn't very true with like top streamers, but it's true with like, 5,000 dandy streamers, is that they don't want to talk about having a bunch of money, because if they talk about the fact that they're making, like $40,000 a month off of their stream, their viewers are not going to be able to relate to them as much. That's just the truth. So, like, I have no problem talking about that because I hope that my content can stand on its own and it doesn't need the crutch of people thinking that they're my friend for it to be quality. That's the truth. And I think there's probably a few other ones that I can come up with, but in general, like, I don't like talking a lot about my XQC parasocial streamer. XQC, who had his court documents leaked by a third party against his consent, or at least without his consent. Oh, he's the parasocial one? Get the fuck out of here. That sucks. Yeah, that's such shit. That's why I'm not going to cover that. It's so weird. Oh man, yeah, that's awful. Like, that would really bother me a lot if that happened. And to be honest, your lifestyle is what makes it more relatable. Yeah, and I think also it's, if you cater towards a younger audience. And I think that catering towards a younger audience absolutely farms more parasocials than catering towards an older audience on average. Everything that we deal with is on average. So on average, it creates less parasocial relationships. SCC even has court documents sealed as after hers open to the public. I understand. I'll be totally honest with you guys. I've seen the videos. I've seen that the videos exist. I have not watched a single one. I'm not really interested in seeing them. That's it. I think it's so fucked up. This got made public without his consent. It's disgusting. It's very weird. I have no problem farming people's drama if they are the ones that project it out into the public. No problem at all. But no, bro. No. I don't feel that way about this. If it was court docs, wouldn't they be public? I don't care whether they are public as like as a measurement of law. Like, the law says it has to be public. Who gives a fuck? I don't make decisions on what's good or bad based off of the law. The law says you can go to jail for smoking weed. Do I think that's true or that's a good thing? No, absolutely fucking not. I think that's ridiculous. There's many things that are legal but wrong, and there are many things that are illegal but not wrong. Keep that in mind. I think there's a very strong correlation, but it's not a one-to-one. So anyway, yeah, parasocial viewers are farmed more easily by, people that have younger viewers, because younger viewers are more naive, and more naive people tend to be more parasocial. And I do think that farming parasocial viewers is a bad long-term strategy. It can be very good as a short-term strategy to get viewers, but like you will eventually have those weirdos either grow up and begin to resent you, or you will have them begin to resent you because you do something that is a perceived slight. I think the best example of this is whenever Ice Poseidon lied and said that he had a girlfriend, and the whole Horseshoe Bay thing. This should not have been an issue. The idea that Ice Poseidon was getting canceled by his audience for lying about having a girlfriend, what the fuck is wrong with them? It was disgusting. Yeah, it's just crazy. And like, that is, like, in my opinion, like, the height of parasocial behavior. Troll him back, I guess. I don't know. I mean, Ice is... Listen, the guy's got... The guy did a lot of bad shit. I think he also made great content. It's one of those things where I think people shit on Ice probably too much. And this is like pre-crypto, pre-CX coin. I think after CX coin, he like just completely... Because he actually scammed his viewers, right? But before that, like, I think people didn't respect enough that he was such an innovator with IRL streaming at the time, and he was doing so well doing that, and I don't think anybody can take that away from him. But the CX coin thing happened, and that really sucked. I haven't talked to him since then. Let's see here. And heard about Bruce getting banned as alt account for making racist remarks. I think I saw like a little bit about that. I don't know what's so hard for people to just not be racist. I don't know. Just don't use racial slurs. That's the rule. And whenever you break the rule, you get banned. I don't support using any racial slurs. Obviously, like, a lot of us used to joke around and say shit like that, but I think it's also the way that somebody says it. If somebody's saying it with, like, malicious intent, or whether somebody's joking around, I do think this matters. I think on Twitch in general, however, it's probably better for Twitch to not allow it at all. Because whenever you allow people, and this is something that Dave Chappelle talked about, is that whenever you make content like that, you get some people that were, I think his words were, laughing a little bit too hard at the racial jokes. So you don't want to accidentally attract that kind of an audience. So I think that Twitch should have a very hardline stance about not allowing people to use those words. The potential of the words appeal to kids and trolls, not necessarily the racism. Yes, I think that there is a certain element of, like, we have to be honest and, like, intellectually honest about this, is that a lot of the people that use racial slurs are not racist. They're just doing it for attention. Now, you can argue that it's still bad, and sure, yeah, it is. But I think that there is a massive distinction, and clumping the two up is a massive disservice to the people that are actually racist, because it waters it down. That should apply to everyone? Yes, it should. Absolutely. Dave Chappelle shouldn't have his reruns going because of negative racist reviews towards white, right? Well, that's up to him, right? And I'm not talking about, like, what Comedy Central does or anything like that. I see, obviously, you're trying to do, like, one of these little gotchas, so you're going to get permabanned. But that's not my decision to make. That's his decision to make. And also, it wasn't something that somebody told him to do. It was a personal decision that he made himself. So, like, you're wrong because, number one, I'm saying, like, he did that himself. I'm talking about what Twitch should do. And also, Comedy Central is not the same as Twitch. It's just a completely different avenue of content. Yeah, banned for before the explanation. Yes, anybody who tries to catch me in something, one thing that I've learned, and hopefully you guys have seen enough of these to trust me on this, is that every single person that tries to catch me with some gotcha is stupid. Every single one of them. There's never one of them where it's actually, it makes a good point. It's some, like, very surface level understanding of what I said, and then they're misunderstanding it intentionally to try to make it sound like something else so they can seem smart. Yeah, it's just an instant fucking perma. Yeah, nobody does that. Let's see here. I don't care about the argument. They just will make you wrong somehow. Yeah, they're just stupid. And anyway, so, yeah, I did see that. All racial slurs are bad, and I think it matters, like, it very much matters, like, the way that you're using them. So I think using a racial slur, it contextually to degrade a race of people that slur is used to, like, apply to, I think that's 1,000 fucking times worse than just saying it. Does that make sense? Yeah, malice. Like, malice and intent matter a lot for me. Are you concerned a gotcha policy will discourage opposing opinions or discussion in general? No, because I think that most people that have opposing opinions on this are just stupid. And if I want to hear opposing opinions on this, I'll read people's opinions on it that I trust and respect. I don't need a random chatter on Twitch to try to do that. That's really the truth. I would say 99% of people's 2 cents on topics like this is worth less than garbage. And in fact, in most cases, it is garbage. Gotcha games are bad. Perm banning people for playing them is a bit much, man. Hey, you know, if only. I say when streamers say they're tricked into saying a slur by viewers and then the streamer gets banned. Yeah, I don't think that happens a lot. Like a streamer, like for example, somebody, I don't know. I don't want to make an analogy because then it would sound like I'm saying it, right? But overall, like let's say somebody says something that is, like the synonym for underwear that starts with KN. If somebody does that and they trick a streamer into saying this, I've never seen somebody get banned for that. It's a British word. Yeah, it's a British word. Does that make sense? Yeah, it can bait in foreign language, I guess. Yeah, I think that it's very obvious whenever somebody is intentionally saying something versus whenever somebody is not. Like, I'll give you an example. This was like maybe a week ago or something like that. It was like 2 weeks ago. Like, I meant to say flag, and I lost the L. I accidentally said the other word. And I just ignored it, right? There's like people, like, obviously anytime that I say something like that in chat, people are like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You know, it's the most annoying fucking thing. But nothing happened. You know why? Because I clearly wasn't trying to fucking say it. I just misspoke. So yeah. Nobody's getting banned for that. Now, gotcha. Reading comments on this, and they're ignorant if they disagree. Why read comments? Feels like you need to make a speech, and that's okay. But if you're reading comments on this, well, I do read comments because I think that it's interesting to give different perspectives on things. So, like, even if somebody has a comment that's wrong, sometimes it's interesting to talk about that because it's like a segue into a larger idea. It was funny. I knew you wouldn't get banned, though. Yeah, sure. We Thins gave Hassan a pass in the mail. It was funny as fuck. Yeah, look, overall, racial slurs bad. Don't use them. Okay, like, are we good? All right, let's move on. Let's see. First step and things like September. Yeah, I don't even know why are we even talking about this for more than 3 seconds? As a first step to building a meaningful sponsorship solution, we'll test features of few select streamers to make sponsorship deals more effective and authentic on Twitch, thereby making them more lucrative for the streamer and more impactful for the brand. Starting with channel skins and clickable branded graphics, streamers can easily place these branded assets onto streams, above chats, and on other places for your channel page that are less disruptive and more engaging sponsorship experience. Once you land on the right solution, we'll roll this out to more streamers. This seems like an obvious good thing, and I don't really see any negatives for that. That's fine. We're bringing out the tools to help viewers support mobile experience so you can effectively earn effectively across your community no matter how they're watching. That is good, of course. Yeah, let's see here. Big words, so much for my brain. Bro, like, I don't know why, like, yeah, incidental slur when the slur is used outside the streamer's control. Like, guys, why do we always play this fucking, why do we play this hide the ball game? Like, we don't know what we're talking about here. But why are we doing this? Like, everybody fucking knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this isn't about somebody who accidentally reads something in chat and it phonetically sounds like a slur and they get banned. Nobody fucking supports that. Of course not. Holy fuck, stop acting like that's what's happening. Let's try to get a rise out of you on purpose? I actually don't think so. Now, I think that there's people that are super ideologically and emotionally invested in the conversation. So whenever they start hearing about it, they just have to, it's like jerking off. They just like fucking have to fucking get it out there, you know? Like, that's what it's like for them. It's just so annoying. Anyway, yes. You want to make you angry? No, no. I read these on videos that I'm not even on. I read the exact same things. Promoting your stream to other platforms is a key part of helping viewers discover your channel, but we know it can take hours of work to make promotional content from VODs and clips to share with your community. So we're launching tools to help you edit and export your clips for vertical, short-form video formats and making it easier to promote your stream on other platforms by working with Twitter to improve how clips and live stream links play on the feed. That's great. I don't see a single negative with that. We're giving you more tools to help viewers discover your content, including pinned clips. Here's what I think Twitch should do, is that Twitch should have, like, underneath here, like, following browse, they should have, like, a effectively TikTok for clips, where, like, you can click right here, and it will have, like, the top clips of the day, and, like, have comments for those clips and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why they don't do this. Because streaming right now, like, it's so fucking boring sitting there watching an 8-hour stream. And there's a lot of people that want to go on Twitch, but they don't want to sit through a whole stream for, 5 funny moments. Yeah, YouTube? Yeah, exactly. Zoomer Red, that would be amazing. Yeah, people have hated shorts in 2017, but now they rule. Yeah, I mean, I was never negative about shorts. They can aggregate that very easily, too. It's great for discoverability as well. Absolutely. Yeah, you can have, like, an upvote, downvote system or anything. Like, just take Reddit and just put that on Twitch. That would be a great idea. I don't know why they don't do that. To be honest, every single platform has this. Twitch also not having is lazy. Yeah, I think it is. And it's also hurting their stream because, like, that's just... Truth is, like, people consume content in little bites now. And, like, you can be like, oh, well, that's not what our website is about. Okay, fine, do that. But you're not going to get as many people going to the website. And I don't see it being a positive. Or being a negative. Twitch should definitely have a mini YouTube inside of it. Yeah, the VOD and clips page are poor. Yeah, the VOD and clips page are garbage. They're so bad. So let's see here. Making running ads easier and better for you. Okay, this is what I think really matters. So here we go. Stream title will let you add emotes in your stream title. That's great. Pinned clips. Okay, great. Upcoming stream section is coming to Twitch mobile apps. Help viewers keep track of tuned into streams. Okay. We're updating the ads incentive program to reflect requests from the community and to make the program easier and more flexible. You can stay opted in once you're in. You'll have more flexibility. We're also improving the ad running experience. We have heard from you all that it can be difficult to know when an ad is about to run, thereby making it difficult to prepare yourself and your community for the interruption. We will make changes to the ads manager to help you have more visibility and control when the ads roll. We know some viewers find value in an ad-free experience, so we're working on making Twitch Turbo, there we go, which offers perks like free ad viewing and chat upgrades, better and more relevant to our community. We're excited to share that more in the future. That's great. I think this is probably the best thing to hear at this. Yeah, it's gonna be a countdown for ads. Like, it doesn't really matter. This is good though. Improving how and where ads show up on Twitch in the first half of the year. We're working on making changes to improve the way ads work for viewers and channels. First, we're updating the way that the way disabling pre-roll ads works on channels. Running 3 minutes of ads per hour in any way will disable all pre-rolls. They no longer have to be split into two 90-second ads per 30 minutes. Second, we're applying our picture-in-picture experience to the majority of pre-rolls that viewers do see. That is great. There's no negative to that. That is a very big improvement. We're also exploring ways to give communities a heads up whenever ads are coming and the ability to snooze video mid-roll ads. Oh, that's actually really interesting. So like a viewer could be watching a stream and there could be an ad coming up and then the viewer is like, wait a second, don't play this for another minute. I want to see what's going to happen. I'm actually curious to see what that's going to be like because that sounds like a really good idea. Yeah, I do think they'd need an ad skip button in the same way that YouTube has one. It's like you can't compete like with YouTube whenever YouTube has like one ad or two ads and one of them is a 15-second ad, the other one is a 30-second ad that you can skip after 5 seconds, and then you go on Twitch and there's like a massive amount of fucking ads and it just goes on and on and on. So I think that's way, way worse. Ad skip button would be pog, yeah. Sounds like a good idea while watching a hype moment. Yeah, there you go. Let's see here. These companies must have noticed that they're getting diminishing returns on excessive ads. Yeah, I think so. We're also exploring ways to give communities heads up and make it easier to flag your community whenever you're working with advertisers on branded content. That's good too. I mean, people do hashtag ad, but you know, it's... I don't know what they're going to do with this. I'm not sure. Improving guest star. I don't really know what this is, so I don't really know what to do with that. Creating first-party tools to better celebrate viewers. Okay. We're working on developing unique alerts that you can only find on Twitch that will have more to share in the next few months. One of these experiences will be sound bites. Okay. Viewer milestones will help you recognize viewers for hitting certain achievements during your stream, creating more personalized relationships with your viewers. Okay, well then there we fucking go. So, in case anybody was wondering if they were trying to farm parasocials, the answer is yes. That one is so bad. No, I think that a lot of people like that kind of stuff. That's all it comes down to. Massive ads equals more ad blockers or VPNs or lost viewers. No, I've actually, as somebody who's made content on YouTube for nearly 10 years now, and had it monetized, the amount of people that use ad blocker has gone down. And it has gone down pretty much every single year. Less people use ad blocker now than used it 3 years ago, and less people used it 3 years ago than used it 6 years ago. Like, I'll give you some numbers. So, I used to get like 80 to 90% of my viewers on YouTube would use ad blocker, and now it's closer to 60 to 65%. And what I mean by that, and because people are saying YouTube Premium, that's not the case, because it's a monetized view. A YouTube Premium view is still a monetized view. Who are supporting content creators more these days? Well, it's also that like you have mobile phones, like more people are consuming content on their phone, and it's harder to have, like it's not as easy to just download an ad blocker onto the YouTube app on your phone. Like how many of you guys, you have ad block on your computer, but you don't have ad block on the YouTube app on your phone? That's how I am. Yeah, ad block on mobile is so trash, yeah. And so that's clearly one of the big reasons for it. Aren't there just more viewers? Yes, there are more viewers. Do more people use it? No, but I do think that the increase in viewers has caused that percentage to go down, because the people that were originally viewing YouTube content, 8 years ago, for example, were much more technologically savvy on average than people are now, because the base of people that consume content gets larger and it gets farther away from that core of people that are like tech savvy, like internet people. So yeah, I think that that's also another reason. And also, like, websites have made it harder to use ad block. You need to change your ad block more regularly. It becomes more annoying. So yeah, that's probably why too. You can get ad block browser on your phone, then watch YouTube through it. Yeah, but like people just don't do that. That's the truth. Like, and numbers reflect that. Like, whether you do it is good, but, like, that's clearly not what most people are doing. Yeah, normies don't do it. Yeah, exactly. Giving you better insight into what's working, where there are opportunities to improve the content you stream. Creator Home and Affiliates program. Surfaces most relevant tips. That's good. Tag impressions, analytics. Help you understand the number of viewers who saw your tag. Okay, that's actually really smart, but I think it's just going to cause people to using the same, like, most viewed tags. Data on the best days and times to stream in various games or categories will help you reach more viewers. This is also very smart. They should 100% add that. This is great. Audience retention data, so you can understand how you're engaging and retaining viewers. Third-party websites have some elements of this, but not all of it, so it's good Twitch is doing this. Helping you recognize and connect with the community, whether you're live and offline. We're also building... what's this here? Sorry. So we're excited to launch a messaging product that allows you to send video and clip messages targeted to your followers or subscribers while you're offline. That sounds pretty cool. Again, I think that this is something that could be a great idea, but it could also be super annoying. So we'll just have to wait and see. We're building a Q&A tool to allow you to take prompts from your audience, with the mod tools that allow you to vet and approve the links before we show them on stream. Okay, so basically just... I mean, I'm going to be honest. I feel like all of this is good. This is an unironic Twitch W. Everything about this seems good. This is great. Yeah, what's this for? For Twitch? Yeah, sounds nice. A streamlined approach to getting links from viewers. Yeah. Yeah, about fucking time. All of this is good. Let's see. Customizable tab that lets streamers describe their stream in their own words by building a backend infrastructure to identify and collect streams related to the same topic. Speedrunning, and these features will be collections all over Twitch. We also make these content collections browsable and persistent, so it means you can find communities of streamers who stream using a custom tag. That's great. Introducing new discovery feature on mobile that will allow viewers to seamlessly scroll through a feed of recommended channels and clips with ease. It's perfect for viewers who are looking to discover new streamers whenever they only have a few minutes to spare. That's, again, what I was saying before about how they should have another tab and people can consume content through that tab. That would be fucking amazing. I don't know why they don't do that. Let's see here. Live rewind. Yeah, just basically do everything that YouTube is doing. I think the YouTube video player is just superior. Okay, let's see here. Twitch better for all of us. Launching these features because we want you to be able to build the communities you want to build. The list isn't comprehensive. Another news, Twitch recap. Yeah. Okay, so again, unironic W from Twitch. They have acknowledged almost all of the problems that people have with the content. They are working on, I think, good ways to address that. They're trying to find other ways for creators to make money that are not intrusive or cannibalistic towards the content. This is overall great. I'm very happy to see this. I hope Twitch gets better. What do you guys think? Is it safe to say that Twitch is better than YouTube now? I think that Twitch is better for live streaming than it has been even before this. Twitch just has a much bigger audience. You know, do you want to fish in a lake or in the ocean? Which one has more fish? Twitch needs a wall feature, algorithmically generated feed of streams to increase discoverability. What they really need is they need a wall of clips. They need a clip wall or a clip feed in the same way that YouTube, Instagram, and of course TikTok has it. Because that is the way that people are consuming content nowadays. You can pretend like, oh, I don't want to do that because that's like these other websites. But that's what people want. That's why these other websites are doing it. It's because that's what people want to see. Even Netflix has it now. Yeah, it's smart. Yeah, you have to adapt. Twitch should merge with Amazon Delivery and have 80+ million day. Well, I don't know what that is. I can't sort and filter language preference or use tags on the Xbox app. Well, that's something small. I'm sure that's just a bug. TikTok live scrolling is 100% dumb videos, but people will just watch. Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't that be repetitive? Other website has more content variety. Who says people want content variety? There are some people that go on Instagram and all they want to see is big titty bitches. That's it. So you show them a dog, they're mad. Car, they're mad. You show them a sports clip, they're mad. You show them a hot girl, okay, they're happy. And that's it. So I think most algorithms allow, they do that on their own. My biggest issue is the fact that whenever I play ads, it's always 2.5x louder than the stream. That shit needs to get nerfed now. Actually, that's something that they do on purpose, and it's even something that used to happen on cable television. Ads are intentionally louder than the actual content in order to get the viewer's attention. You can dislike this or think that it's stupid or bad, and I would agree with you, but all I'm saying is that it's intentional. So it's not going to change. Turn on my light. It's also illegal on TV now? Yeah, well then there you go. It's obviously effective. If you want to know what works, look at what's illegal. That's what works. Let's see here. You're still thinking about trying Arcade? I don't know. Let's read the rest of this. What happened to the Twitch Safety Advisory Council? Nothing happened to it, and nothing was going to happen to it. It was just a simple way for Twitch to co-opt different people from marginalized communities and use them as shields while they promoted them. You know, to basically use these people as marketing tools to say, hey, look how diverse we are and how smart we are for doing this stuff. It was a PR stunt completely. And I think it was very irresponsible of Twitch to do that. Like, for example, like that Steph girl that was the deer. Like, look at it from her perspective, okay? So she just got put out in front of 1 million people. And previously, her stream had 20 viewers. A lot of people are not mentally prepared or mentally aware of that level of attention that you're going to get. Yeah, tokenized and then put up as a target dummy. It was very irresponsible for Twitch to do that. So hopefully they don't do that again. Hopefully they learn their lesson. And giving mentally ill power. Well, the thing is that they didn't have any power at all. That's the whole point that I'm making. Is that you never heard anything from them because there was nothing that they were going to do other than just be advertisements for Twitch that they're diverse. Are they banning streamed embedding? No. Let's see here. And learn a lesson. They did it all over again with the Pog emote. If you want my honest opinion on the Pog emote, I think that they should have replaced, they should have gotten rid of Tryhard and then made Tryhard, the image of Tryhard, Pog instead. Because, like, I think Tryhard is used in a racially negative way 99% of the time on Twitch. Like, black stereotypes, like fucking weird shit like that. Somebody says something, and it's like, oh, black people do this. Let's post Tryhard. It's so fucking stupid. That's why it's banned on my on both of my streams, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's banned on here, but it was banned on... It's been banned on my main stream. And, it's gotten better, because a lot of those people... The truth is, like, it's banned on so many other people's streams, and... all of those tryhard spammers have effectively gone extinct. So there's not that many of them because the meme isn't as popular on Twitch, and so people don't connect it as much because there's not as many avenues to do that. And I also have a, like the Ming Li emote is banned. It's not banned on here because people don't do it as much. But like anytime you say something has like a an Asian stereotype, and keep in mind this is a positive or negative stereotype. People spam Ming Li. And if you have something that has a Arabic or Muslim stereotype, people spam Anil. All three of those are banned on my main channel. Because I think that they're all bad. Yeah, ban every emote. Yeah. Should ban Kekona with all the reasoning, no. The reason why I don't ban Kekona is because Kekona is a variant of, like, you could say white people. It's not all white people. Like, for example, K-Comrade is not white people, it's Russians. And in the same way, Kekona is not white people, it's rednecks. So that's what the difference is to me, and that's why Kekona isn't banned, but Anel and Ming Li are. Yeah, that's the logic. I'll take, not all Muslims are. You're right about that, but I think that oftentimes people generalize in that way, and that's why I didn't say all Muslims. I said Middle Eastern as well, because if somebody looks like that, people use that emote on them whether they're a Muslim or not. I don't think that's what happens with Kekona. You still thinking about doing an Elden Ring transmog comp? Yeah, one day. So Ayaya equals Kekona, same reasoning? Yes, Ayaya is anime, Ayaya is not Asian culture. Or Asian person. Now, obviously, you have some people, keep in mind, you do have some people that use it in that way, and rest assured, my mods pay attention to that, and they will ban you if you have a history of doing that in a way that is purely just racially motivated. It's weird. Yeah, it's very easy to notice. Yeah, it's like people think that they're smart doing it. Trust me, if you think it's funny to put, you know, the racial emote whenever there's like the, oh, haha, I know what race does this. If you're stupid enough to type that, my mods are going to be smart enough to figure out what you're doing. That's the truth. Yeah, we're going to know exactly what you're doing.